It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and today we got a beer from Belgium. It's a Belgian Brune, and it's by Dio. It's in a 330 milliliter bottle. It's 8.5% ABV in a dark brown bottle. You have a kind of like a, would the word be burgundy, like a dark red burgundy coloured bottle cap. Brewery started in 2012. A traditional Belgian brown beer, they've called it. So without further ado, it's by Brasserie de Carrières. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. A little bit of smoke on the bottle opening, beer in the glass. Oh, look at this, 8.5% ABV, look at this. Let's give it a little bit of a whirl round, see if it's a bottle conditioned beer. One finger slightly off white head. Nice amounts of carbonation in the beer. Little bits of sediment at the bottom of the glass, but I would describe this as a mahogany, like a cherry red, a cherry wood mahogany coloured beer. Being a carpenter, I like my dark woods, and I would say definitely like, yeah, a mahogany coloured beer this. Good levels of carbonation, nice lacing as you rock the beer back and forth. The beer is available from our channel sponsors, beersofeurope.co.uk. Beers of Europe, the largest online beer store in the UK, with a fabulous range of beers from all over the world. Absolutely fantastic. If you've drank beer in Belgium or France or Germany, America, Canada, most countries in the world, and you want to find that lovely beer that you were maybe working away drinking, maybe on holiday drinking, then the best place to find it back in the UK is beersofeurope.co.uk. There's a link in the description box of the video. Check out the link. Off we go then with the beer review. Let's get the aroma. Oh, now this is, I just reviewed a Belgian brown ale at 6.5% ABV. Literally 10 minutes ago. It was called Rookop. Check out the video if it's already out there. But this one's got a little bit of a more of a, can I use the word menacing? This one you can almost smell the miles per hour behind it. You can get the aroma. You know when you put that kind of accelerator pedal down and there's a big engine behind you and you're like, oof. This smells like a big engined, full throttle Belgian brown. It's got that slightly kind of spirity aroma to it. It's raisin, plum, fig and prune. A little bit of citrus coming through from the hops. Almost smells like a port, this, like a lighter ABV port. It is 8.5. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Little hiss and fizz of carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth. There's flavours of plum, and fig and prune. It's drinkable. It's quite, I'm going to use the word refreshing. It doesn't have a big, thick, bold, fat, kind of medium mouthfeel on the beer. It's definitely more of a refreshing Belgian brown beer. But then on the back end, you get this like peppery spiciness. It's a nice feeling. It's a nice flavour. It finishes with plum, fig, prune, kind of dark fruit flavours, a spicy pepperiness. There's some warmth. You can definitely feel the warmth as the beer kind of slides down the throat into the pit of the stomach. You can feel it kind of warming as the beer goes down, and I like that. I make no kind of bones about it. I do like that. I do like strong beer in that sense, especially on a cold winter's day, sitting down next to a fire, a little bit chilly, being warm from the inside out with a nice kind of like a higher ABV beer. I've got no problem in saying that. We do live in a world, don't we? Pardon me. We do live in a world where, you know, we slightly tippy-toe around these days, and I'm not going to hide behind the fact that, yeah, there are times where I do like a strong ABV beer just to kind of like warm the cockles from the inside out. But that carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. It's drinkable, it's refreshing. There's touches of vanilla coming through in the beer. Raisin, plum, fig, prune flavours at the back end, spicy pepperiness. It starts off a kind of like a light, kind of biscuity, bready, slightly nutty, malty flavour to begin with. Sweetness coming through, so balance to the beer. Sweetness over here, balance over here. Balance of bitterness over here. So it's a nicely balanced beer. It's like a tightrope walker walking along that tightrope, or a glider gliding through the sky. Sweetness over here, bitterness over here. It's a really, really good beer. Dio le Brune. It's the second beer I've had from these guys. The first beer was about 6% ABV. It was very good. It had a red label. Reviewed it just 3 days ago. Forgotten all about it already. No kind of like, that's nothing on the brewery. It's just the fact that I review so many beers. There's not many beers these days that kind of like stick in my head anymore. There's not much. I don't think this beer was meant to. This is what I love about Beers of Europe. What I love about Beers of Europe is that there's not much English on the back of the bottle here. The only English is traditional Belgian brown beer, 8.5%. That's the only real kind of understanding of English I have on the back here. In the ingredients, there's not even any British ingredients on the beer. I can see that with my very basic Belgian, there's hops, grist, water and yeast. There's also some what looks like hop extract, but it's a traditional brewed Belgian brown ale. Let's rate it. It looks good, it smells good, it tastes good. I like it enough to give it a Stone the Crows 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.